be trying to say like, oh, you popped off the Kiki challenge. And I'm like, well, if you look at the dates and then look at everything I had before that, nah, I've been doing this. DaniLeigh was a shy little girl. I was always a little tomboy. My mom tried to put me in dance class at like the age of 10. I was like, no, I want to play baseball. As a little girl, I would sing by myself in rooms and like do YouTube covers and sing to Drake and like Jhené Aiko, Alicia Keys. And my mom did end up putting me in dance class at like 12. My parents, I definitely am a combination of both. My mom was a street dancer in New York City. Like, she was my inspiration for some of my pictures. And then my dad, his sisters used to sing in church and everything, so. And his dad's name was Beethoven. Like, they definitely were super musical. So it's definitely in our blood. And even just us as growing up, there'd always be music in the house. Like, it was always that for us. I swear I probably wouldn't even be doing what I'm doing if it wasn't my parents. The reason why I moved to LA is because my mom believed in me and she was like, we're going to LA and you're gonna continue to audition and let's just see what happens. We'll stay out there for like a month. And 10 years later, really. But we started off in like a 1-bedroom apartment. My dad was back in Orlando taking care of the restaurant they owned, but they ended up losing it. So that's something they sacrificed. We was super broke, eating McChickens all the time. Like, it was definitely like a big ass struggle. We was good in Florida, but as soon as we moved to LA, it was like, okay, we gonna transition and start the grind for real, cause we gotta make it out here, you know?
Y'all ain't fresh as me. 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 Cause I stay on 10. I stay on 10. I stay on 10. I stay on 10.
I was in a girl group back in the day. We were a duo. Both had big old curly hair, so everybody used to call us the Curly Fries. We kind of started like a choreography duo at first. We went and like started teaching dance class together. We just continued to audition and we kind of like tried to stay like as a duo group look. We would shoot music videos. Like, my mom made sure we did everything though. Like, she likes to give us hats for everything. So we had music videos. We were doing the production, like the budgets, like everything, just so we knew. So now I know how much a music video is. You know, it definitely was training for now, you know? I made my name in the dance industry just being out there and working with different artists. That Prince ended up finding me when I was 18. And he reached out to me, wanted me to direct his music video. And he never told me where he found me, but, you know, I just assumed it was from something like that.
That don't just happen.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
That's why you got on all purple now?
That's so funny. I just said that. I was like, yo, I feel like I'm really repping Prince today. It's real, yeah. I did the video. He gave me like a whole budget. That was my biggest check I ever made in LA from the jump. I was like, he paid me to be the director of the video and in it, so it was definitely crazy. It was a blessing. Dance definitely feeds me, especially like there's not a lot of artists that dance, so I feel like that's my little niche to DaniLeigh, you know? So definitely puts me in a bag of like, ooh, I could dance. Like, if you put me in a circle, like, I ain't gonna look stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna show out. So it definitely helps my confidence, just having that gift. Being a dancer helps me perform better. It helps me be more sexy because I know how to use my body and everything. So when I was like 14 and I was doing all those covers, I felt like I could not sing. I could look back and be like, yo, these suck. But, you know, I always felt like I had like a soft voice. And then I would find the right songs that I think would sound good. And I was like, huh, interesting. Me trying to belt and do runs and all that stuff, like, I was not. I would like yell. I didn't know how to do it, you know? But I definitely found the confidence in just like recording in the studio. Like, I think that's when it was like, okay, like, you're kind of like rappy singing. Like, this is different. I'm not a freaking Beyonce. But my voice is different, and that's when I started to love it because I can incorporate the rapping into the singing and then the falsetto with the throwback R&B, like soft chill vibes. So I definitely found my voice with just playing around with different records and, you know, yeah, vibing.
How do you feel, Pops? We're about to go to New York to go meet the entire label, Def Jam. How do you feel?
Excited.
There was so many people and opinions and people like, no, you need to stick to pop. You need to be a straight Latin artist and only do Latin music. And you need to be sexy and you need to do this. You need to put hair in. You need to, just so many opinions. That's the industry though. Like, I'm glad I went with Def Jam because that was a label that let me kind of still find myself. And then I ended up really just tapping into that hip hop and R&B and what I really love, and not being influenced by nobody else's opinions and stuff. So that's the industry for ya. As a songwriter, I never really got into like, okay, I'm gonna sit down and write a song for this artist in mind. Like, I never did that. If I ever had a song like that got placed, it was because it was a song for me, and I just ended up not wanting it. I don't know if you guys know, I co-wrote the Dinero record for J-Lo, and that was a record for me. If I was collaborating with a songwriter, I would more so like let them do everything in a sense, and then I would like kind of tap in here and there. But now I'm like, nah, I'm gonna do everything myself. This is my music. Like, I'm very passionate about my music and then my message too, because I don't know, I just don't feel right like singing something that I wasn't a part of. So everything I do, I'm definitely a part of, and it's like 100% me. People be trying to say like, oh, you popped off the Kiki challenge, and I'm like, well, if you look at the dates and then look at everything I had before that, nah, I've been doing this. So I already had my EP, Summer with Friends, out, which had the song All I Know, which did very well, which was playing on the radio, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, you know, huge, but it definitely gave me recognition as an artist. But that definitely like boosted up everything. I was about to go on tour with Tiana Taylor and open up for her, and I was like, dang, I want to make like 20,000 more followers before I go on tour. Like, let's see what I could do. And then I ended up doing the Kiki challenge and ended up getting like 200,000 followers in one day. And I was like, okay, that's God. The Kiki challenge helped me break Lil Baby, because all eyes were on me at that moment. Like,
My little baby, change your life, yeah. That's an upgrade on your ice, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, at that time, I definitely feel like the plan, my album, was, okay, this is my very first album ever out to the world. So I definitely put in my time with that, and I tried to make sure it was like versatile. I didn't want anyone to be like, oh, she sounds like this, she sounds like that. I wanted it to sound so catered to me, and I think I really did that. Like, I have my R&B joints in there, I got my trap joints in there. It was just confident, like majority of the songs would just make you feel good, and I'm like, okay, that's who I am. So yeah, I felt like I definitely did a great first album in my career. If it was a snapshot or something, it would just be me working. Like, that's why it was called The Plan, because I was just like, the plan is to make it in the game. So that's all I was on, was my grind. Like, I worked so hard. It was a dream collab to work with Chris Brown.
Make you feel lucky, lucky. Make you wanna love me, baby, when you with me, got no worries.
People be telling me, like, you like a female Chris Brown. I hear it all the time.
Let me catch your fire, let's just take our time. Just relax your mind and take it easy.
I have the opportunity to have a music video with Chris Brown. What are we gonna be doing? Dancing, period. Of course. Performing is like my favorite thing to do. And it takes a lot of work. Like, I work out a lot, because dancing and singing is not easy. Beyonce is like the GOAT at doing that. I still don't know how she sounds so perfect, because I still haven't gotten to that place of sounding good. I still be running out of breath a lot. It takes a lot to be a good performer.
Levi high jeans, sitting right, keep that ass.
Wow.
Instagram flex, basic getting gassed up. Niggas in my face, boy, buy back.
Yeah.
I'm a city girl, it's only right that I act.
Whew, second album, peak. I'm hyped. Second album gonna really take me there. It's gonna really take me there. I'm at a place in my career where people are listening now. So I have the chance that all doors are open and people really gonna tune in and everything. So I think I did what I could with this album. It's my love story. Is, you know, I'm a big lover. So you will hear that. You will hear bullshit as well, because that's what I be going through. So yeah, I got a lot of different vibes. I definitely brought R&B Danny. Like, I think the album starts with that vibe for sure. And then I got my, you know, bops, my trap joints that'll get you up and ready. But nah, it's a good vibe. Like, there's a lot of different variations of the production is crazy. Shout out to all my producers. And then now I've had so much time, because quarantine, I've had so much time to just sit down and think creatively, like how I'm gonna do this visually, and I created a movie.
thinking about the first time I came here, I was 8 years old. Now I'm 25. I'm hyped.
I literally did a movie. So this was like one of my dreams. I've always wanted to do this because I feel like I'm definitely a visual artist. So the fact that I got to create a visual album is everything and everything I've ever wanted. So I know that's gonna just take it all the way to the next level too. People are gonna be like, damn, like Dani could really do a lot. Like she could do it all in the sense of just like acting and like I'm dancing in it for sure. I'm flying it. Like I'm giving you everything that I can offer from myself. I never change. Like I really be doing everything that I want to do. Like I will never do something that is not me. So
Dominican mommy, diamonds they twerking like cardio.